Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Packers 60.
Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready?
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Check smash! Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Ready?
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Come on. 18, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really with the... I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
24. Bronco switch.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
On red. Easy.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially into enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, so high. 11. 30 left.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hey, lock.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ralph, son, go, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Plowing up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who've got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Get it. 70 Rangers. Cut 19. 60 Maverick.
Here's a throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you You can't take any completion for granted, even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70. 79 Broncos. Go, 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 go.
Throw here, third down. That's Smith on the slant. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready, set.
All set to go now from the 35.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. 60 in. Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Go.
Here's Algier on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson.
Ready. Let's go. Let's go.
To the air on third and long. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
18, 5 in.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. 18, rattle. 18, rattle. Ready.
Pass play now. And this one is launched downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. 19 Lions. Left thing 19.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Easy. Read him. Hey.
On the give, it's Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Son, 30 left.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Hey, go. Oh, here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Kill. Hey, Rob.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Tootin on 1st and 10. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now it's Lawrence. He's the open man downfield. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
And off to Tootin. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Rip, 23. Stop, 11. Go, let's go. Silver.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On red. Hey, Soko.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, Lion! Son, it's on touch. 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be stopped on 3rd and goal, so a big choice to make now on 4th down. Let's see how this penalty flag affects things. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind. You only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Nothing 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. Bronco leading.
They're throwing it. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He's going to throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready up.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Warriors 70.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Throwing from the gun. He's got Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Throwing it on 2nd down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the ready.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 70, stand by Wolf. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Complete on the option. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets get their first points of this game just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Crawley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go.
First down throw, Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. 13, Luke. Hot.
Lawrence looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Little knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Right, ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, hey.
Inside give here for Tutu. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko, so hot. 30 left.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Lisa 24. Done. There's a check smash. Check smash. Silver.
Tutu headed left. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Go. Son. Think right. Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence connects with Wiley. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Yeah. Threat. Here we go.
A toss play to Tutu. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
On the red. Focus, hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed to his running back. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. That's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down. I think it's a big yard.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. Hey, kill. Tomato. Hot.
ETN has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars bump the lead up to 13 points. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Crack all 80.
Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
60 Bison. 60 Maverick.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Working now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. Takes this in at the 25. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, this.
A run here with Tootin. But he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
All right, let's go. This is hot. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Wiley hauls it in. And he will get this inside the 30.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. The paper, baby, love is on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Think right open. 11, Agate.
Lawrence to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato. Done. Chip. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one missed the mark. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Little knocks it through. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Connect. Warriors, set. 60 Eagles. 60. Check smash. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
They'll come out throwing. Jump off Cockey's back. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
50, Cougar 19. 18, 5 in. Ready.
I'll throw it. Finds a man, right side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Ready, ready.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Another carry for him. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the jump.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Ready. Go.
Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Red on red. Soga's hot. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. 11.
On the ground, Tupu. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Son, they start hot. 11, Agate. Hot.
Now it's Lawrence. Pass complete to Riley. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato. Dodge.
To Lewitt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focus on executing the play in front of us.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Go, let's go. Lisa 24. Hey, son, they start hot.
Lawrence throwing here. Cut out left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, lion. Hey, ginger.
Now it's Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Rip, 23. Son, they start hot. Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. There's a screen for Tootin. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
For the field goal. A 44-yard.
Little knocks it through and make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, stack. Cowboy 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Setting up the screen. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jets hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
60
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
65, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Over the pace here as the clock continues to run. And from the gun here. It's his running back. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
He knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
19, 18. Cup 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Down. Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Buffalo 18.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant. They Brock, if a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Sticking to the air here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Leave us now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jets shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.